Welcome to another episode of the STG project. I'm your host, Lachlan, and I am so excited that you are here today. I'm here to enthrall you, to excite you, to entertain you, to infotain you, to take you on the wild ride of health and fitness, to share my knowledge with you so that you can get the results that you truly deserve. Now, before we get started, I ask one small favor of you. If you take value from this, if you enjoyed it, if it made you laugh, if it made you cry, or it transformed your life, which it will if you actually implement what I teach, I ask that you spread the word. We are on a mission to change as many lives as humanly possible, and we need your assistance to do that. So please tell a friend, tell your colleague, tell your parents, tell your kids, tell your neighbor, tell the cat, tell the dog, I don't mind, tell everyone. But please spread the word, or alternatively leave us a 5-star review and follow us or subscribe so that you never miss another episode of my dulcet tones. Now, with that out of the way, let's get to the main event. Now, I kind of hinted at it in the previous podcast and we almost went there, but I wanted to dedicate a full episode to this because I think it is such an important concept, and it's one that many struggle with, including myself. And it's the concept of what matters most. Now, when it comes to the health and fitness, when it comes to transforming your life, when it comes to dropping dress sizes, dropping weight, to becoming strong, fit, and confident, I can help you achieve all of it. I can. We can have whatever results you want, and we have done truly incredible things, including dropping multiple clients, dropping 20 plus kilos, getting back to your pre-baby weight even though your kids are in their 20s. We have people coming off cholesterol, diabetes, blood pressure, heart medication, all of it. We have reversed diabetes. We have helped people recover from knee reconstructions. We've helped people prevent knee reconstructions. We can help change your life. That is not within question. The question is, what matters most to you? And what is it worth? Because a lot of people come in to me and they say, Lachlan, I want to drop X kilos, or I want to be X dress size, or I want to achieve Y. Fantastic. Let's get to it. We map out the plan. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay. So what you said you wanted and what you're willing to do don't align. That's fine. That's absolutely no dramas whatsoever. But what happens is we need to determine what you want most and what you're willing to pay for it. Because truly transforming your life takes change. It takes a little bit of sacrifice. It takes a lot of hard work and effort. And this is not to scare you. It's not to daunt you. It's to be honest and forthright. It's going to take turning up to the gym multiple times a week, minimum 3 times a week. It's going to take walking on the other days. It's going to take a change in nutrition. It's going to take changes to make that happen. Now, if we reference back to the other episode of alcohol, if your glass of wine on the weekend is more important to you than your results, that's fine. We can make you healthier, we can make you stronger, but the chances of the weight coming off drastically reduce. But your glass of wine matters more to you right now. And these can shift over time. You can go for right now, what matters most to me is getting these results. Fantastic. We put everything else on the back burner and we go and we do what it takes and we get you those results. Once we get there, things can dial back a bit. But when it comes to these choices, you need to decide what matters most to you, truly matters most to you. Because more often than not, most people say it's this, but they're not willing to give up these things. Therefore, this is not what matters most to you. If you're not willing to give them up, it's not what matters most. As I said, I don't say this as a judgment. I don't say this to be negative. I don't say this to shame you. These are just facts. And I was there for a long time. My wife is a pastry chef. Oh my God, can she cook? Like, are you kidding me? The foods and creations that she makes, oh, my stomach is rumbling just thinking about it. And I loved food. And I still love food, and I love alcohol, and I love to drink, and I love to have those experiences. But the birth of my daughter, having problems with my heart, reaching 30, made me realize that suddenly my priorities needed to shift a little bit. And they did. And so I do less of the alcohol, I do less of the food, and I focus more on my health and fitness, on being the healthiest and fittest version I can possibly be. Because suddenly that mattered more to me than that quick enjoyment, that short-term gratification. I chose what mattered most to me. You present me with whatever you decide actually matters most to you, and I'll build a plan for it. I'll make it happen. But you need to understand, as I said previously, the consequences of those choices. So this is the one where I need you to go away and I need you to really sit down and think about what matters most to you. And only you can decide this. And you need to truly understand this one, because part of the problem with health and fitness and part of the reason why most people quit is because A, they pick things that don't actually matter to them, B, they weren't honest with themselves about how much they wanted it, and C, they didn't set a clear and defined actionable goal. And the perfect example I can give you is New Year's resolutions of, I want to lose weight. Cool. What does that mean? What does that look like? Is that 100 grams? Because technically, if you lost 100 grams, you lost weight. Boom, tick the goal, winning life. Except you wouldn't notice any change. Doubt you'd be happy with that result. Doubt anything would truly change. But in the same spectrum, if you have a really crappy week, you're under a mass amount of stress, you're not sleeping properly, everything under the sun is going wrong, the dog's at the vet, the child's sick, your boss is yelling at you, you've got everything on your plate. The desire to lose some weight is not going to get you into the gym that week, is it? No, that doesn't matter. When life's like that, you're like, stuff it, I am just done. Now, on the other hand, if you go, my daughter's wedding is in 12 weeks, and I'm giving her away, and I'm going to walk down the aisle in front of her, and there is going to be a crap ton of photos, and I have bought a dress that's 2 sizes smaller than I currently am, now we have a goal. Now we have a reason. Now what I want most is definitely outweighing all the way down here. So when you attach those kinds of meanings to it, and then you attach action goals to that, which we've spoken about before, of I'm going to go to Steps to Greatness 3 times a week. I'm going to go for a walk every single day. I'm going to follow the nutrition plan that Steps to Greatness has provided. I'm going to drink more water. I'm going to eat more protein. I'm going to sleep better. You follow the action goals, the compound effect. When you have that stressful week, you think to yourself about your daughter's wedding. Now you're going to do the work. Now you're going to show up. Now that glass of wine doesn't seem as important as feeling your best for your daughter's wedding, does it? That's how we shift the game. That's how we play the game of what matters most. And you need to attach the emotion and the meaning to the things that truly matter most to you. And I'm not saying you have to never enjoy things again and it's going to be chicken and salad. I'm never going to say that. That is boring as hell and that's not a way to live. I'm saying things like alcohol. I'm saying things like your chocolates and your chips and your ice cream. They need to become sometimes foods. You need to prioritize what matters most to you about getting those results. And as I said, what matters most to you might shift. My birthday's in December. My brother-in-law's birthday's in December. It's Christmas, and my mother's birthday's in December. Most years around Christmas, my nutrition plan goes out the window, and we just go to town. Because what matters most then, to me, has shifted from my health and fitness to family and relationships. And that's okay, and that's all right. Come January, I get back onto it. What matters most to you right now and truly long term matters most to you. Attach a meaning, attach emotion, work out your action goals. Now, I know I've thrown a lot at you. That's a hell of a lot to comprehend. If you have any questions or if you're confused, please email me at lachlan@stgreatness.com, or you can call me on 0418 246 741, and I'm happy to have a chat and walk you through it. But please sit down, take some time, and work it out. Work out what truly matters most to you. That's all I have for you today. I'm your host, Lachlan Farley from the STG project. And as I said at the start, if you took some value from this, if you enjoyed it, if it triggered you, if it brought up some emotions, whatever it may be, emotions shared are emotions enjoyed, or something like that. But please spread the word, tell as many people as humanly possible, get the word out there so that we can change more lives. Or alternatively, leave us a 5-star review and follow the podcast. That is all I have for you, and I cannot wait to see you again soon.